Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing good. Children, as you all are aware that we were doing chapter 15, Air Around Us, and in that chapter yesterday we have finished with how air is available in soil or for the animals or plants, those who are surviving inside the soil or in water. So how different gases or air is available to aquatic animals and plants. So today children, how oxygen is replaced, or how is oxygen in air or atmosphere replaced. So how it can be, like oxygen in the air already it is present and we keep on consuming it. So how it will be replaced in atmosphere, that is again an important uh, concern for us. Like the oxygen of air being consumed by animals and plants in respiration and in the burning of fuel, and for many purposes we were utilizing that oxygen. So how that oxygen which is present in atmosphere is replaced or it is recycled. So animal depends upon plants for getting oxygen, since plants prepare their food by photosynthesis and then releasing oxygen at that time. If we do not have sufficient amount of plants in our atmosphere, then our atmosphere is going to get into scarcity of oxygen level. So to maintain the level of oxygen, we need to plant more and more trees, so that that amount of oxygen can be balanced there. So that is how we animals or plants are interdependent for this oxygen which is present in atmosphere, and how it will be replaced. Replaced means the amount of oxygen is same as what we were talking about earlier, that the amount of oxygen is same all the time. So how it can be replaced and all. So what are the uses of air? Plants and animals are interdependent, and that is one of the uses of air, that in air only we were releasing carbon dioxide which is taken up by plants, and plants, those who are living, oxygen or releasing oxygen that will be taken up by us. So what will be left will be getting that that only is going to get it to. So the carbon dioxide of air being consumed by plants in photosynthesis and constantly being put back into air by respiration of animals and plants. So likewise, when plants are releasing oxygen, so that will be replace the oxygen which is present in air, that is going to filled up in nature. So like that, the gases will be replaced in this way. So this is one of the last topic which we had a talk in the last class in a small only comprised form. Now the last topic of air, that is uses of air. Last topic of air, that is uses of air. What are the uses of air, and after that air pollution. The last topic is air pollution. First of all, we will talk about uses of air. Air is useful to human beings. I hope that this does not need any introduction. How this air is useful for us. Air is useful to human being in many ways. Air is required. We could not, even without water or without food, we can live for few days, but without air we could not survive for few minutes also. So air is used by human being for breathing. First and foremost use, very important use of air is used by human being for breathing. Number two, air is used for burning fuel. Whether we were using wood, whether we were using coal, kerosene, etc. to make fire burn. Like fire can be only initiated by using it. Compressed air is used to fill tires. of various kinds of vehicles such as bicycle, scooters, cars, buses, trucks and aeroplanes. The air-filled tires make the transport smooth and easier. The air is also used for inflating balloons and footballs. Then number 4, air helps in the dispersal of seeds and pollens of flowers of several plants. So air helps in the dispersal of seeds and pollens of flowers of several plants. How it will be done? Like plants, like through air only the dispersal of seeds will be done, that will be flew away, and then it will be falling in the ground, and with those seeds new plants will grow up. So air helps in the dispersal of seeds. Now blowing air is used to turn the blades of windmills. So energy of moving air is utilized in windmills to which is also known as Pavan Chakki, in which we can utilize this energy for grinding wheat, masalas, and making powder of many things, like we can grind each and everything in that windmill. So windmill, again windmill is also used to pump water also. Air helps in the movement of yacht, parachutes, sailing boat also. So in the direction of air only they were sailing their boat, and easily they will be reaching to their destination. Air helps the birds, bat and insects in flying. Air helps birds, bats and insects in flying. Air plays an important role in the water cycle in nature. How water cycle exists in nature. So air plays an important role in that. This is because hot air being lighter rises up and cold air rush to take place of that hot air. Just because of that, land breeze and sea breeze will occur. So we are now in a position uses of air. I'll repeat all these uses. First, air is used by human being for breathing, for respiration. Number 2, air is used for burning fuel, whether it is wood, coal, charcoal, whatever. Compressed air is used to fill types of various kind of vehicles such as bicycles, scooters. Now air is also used for inflating balloons and footballs. Now air helps in the dispersal of seeds and pollens of flowers of several plants. Blowing air is used to turn the blades of windmills. Air helps in the movement of yachts, parachutes, gliders and aeroplanes. Air helps the birds, bats and insects in flying. Air plays an important role in water cycle in the nature. So in this way we understood that how air is important, how many uses of air is there. So now we'll come to next, that is air pollution. Again, if air is so important, then why we were polluting air? Nowadays also you will be looking into like amount of pollution in air. Many harmful gases which were released by industries and vehicles, and that is going into atmosphere. Due to that, it is causing air pollution. Contamination of unwanted gases in the air is called, and it is a source of air pollution. Air pollution, due to this air pollution, will be suffering from the people of that particular place, those who are living over there. They will be suffering from many harmful diseases. Why is it so? Industries, that is quite easy. Their chimneys are quite high above and they were releasing harmful gases in the air. But the impact of those harmful gases, they were releasing those gases up high in the sky. But the effect, harmful effect of those gases, that will be suffering from the places or the people, those who are living on the places which are nearby or where we had industries nearby. So they will be getting the harmful effect of it. So what we are supposed to do it in that case, we need to use chimneys which are high above, or that harmful gases can be react with some other gases to form some useful substances. Now here we can take an example like carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide, which is releasing, that can be mixed with calcium oxide or lime water, and then calcium carbonate can be formed. So if two industries they are going to link with other industries which are utilizing the harmful gases which were converted in another way, and then they can utilize it, so the pollution can be lowered down. Now next what we can talk about, like vehicles, those who are running on petrol and diesel, they are releasing harmful gases again, but we do not have option. But nowadays we have CNG also, which is, what is CNG? That is compressed natural gas, and there is no harmful effect of it. Since they are not releasing any smoke, so no harmful gases are going into atmosphere. So we need to find it out, that we need to uh, find it out that whether that that harmful gases which they were releasing, how it can be, or how we can make those harmful gases. We there are certain measures which we can take it, and then this air pollution can be reduced. Now basic source of air pollution is vehicles, those who are running, and day by day what we find it out, or what we can see, that you can see the data that each and every day the number of vehicles are added, due to that releasing of harmful gases only. And one more thing, like agriculture waste also, they were also burning agriculture waste in their field, they are also releasing harmful gases. Then again that will be a huge reason for getting this air pollution in the particular place. Now particular place can be compared for this air pollution, we can compare about it, and this dust, smoke, or harmful gases which were released from that particular places, that can be under controlled. How? Like we do not there are certain that is fertilizers or were available to us, which can be used to burn, or which is used to like degrade that fertilizer, that is harvested waste into the ground, that can be utilized it. And then what else we can do it here, that the vehicles, those who are releasing harmful gases, they will be they'll give a proper servicing to them, and then pollution certificate will be issued by authority of government, and without that pollution certificate we do not allow any vehicle to run on that road. So there are certain measures which we can keep it in our mind, so that we can get away, or we can move away from this air pollution. Okay, now one more thing is there, like air pollution, not only industries, even vehicle also. CNG vehicles nowadays, CNG's autos were available, so they were not releasing any harmful gas, so you can use it easily, and then you can use it easily, and it is not going to harm your environment. So again, that is an important thing which we can go through it. Then moving here, now some questions, let's see some questions. With this we have finished with chapter 15. Let's see some questions. Now the crop plants do not depend on humans for obtaining one of the following. This one is fertilizer, oxygen, carbon dioxide, irrigation. So for what they do not depend on it, that is oxygen. They do not depend on humans for oxygen. Then air is considered to be since air is considered to be a mixture, lot many gases were mixed into it. So about 1/5 of ordinary air is, that is oxygen. 1/5 amount, like 21% we know that is oxygen. Component of air which is utilized by the plant in respiration, that is water vapor. Now, if the clothes of a person catch fire while working in the kitchen, which of the following should be used to cover the burning cloth of the person so as to extinguish fire? First, nylon blanket, B, woolen blanket, C, terylene blanket, and polythene sheet. So which we can use? We cannot use nylon, which is again that can catch fire easily, woolen also. So we must use terylene blanket. Next is, in an activity to show that the air is mainly a mixture of two gases, nitrogen and oxygen. The carbon dioxide produced by the burning of candle in air is absorbed by dissolving a substance X in water in the trough. The substance X is, so mixture of two gases. The carbon dioxide produced by the burning of candle is absorbed by dissolving a substance in water, that is washing soda. That is baking soda, caustic soda, soda water. So washing soda is going to absorb the gas which is released by burning it. So certain questions, let's see, the earthworms comes out of the soil only during, so this we had done yesterday, that in rainy season you might find it out, many like animals, those who are coming out, or insects, those who are coming out in rainy season, since the holes in which they were living, that is filled with water, so they do not get space to live inside it, so they'll come out from the ground. So that will be there. Now how can we find out that there is air in a sponge? So squeeze the sponge in water. So we will be able to know that it will start coming out and bubbles will start coming out that water. The humans do not depend on plants for the following. This one is, that is carbon dioxide. Fine. Then many more questions are there. In your book also you have sufficient number of questions. You just go through it. Composition, component of air, how air works for aquatic life, for how air help for the plants and animals, those who are living in soil, how they work for them. That is again an important topic. Then uses of water, how the oxygen is refilled in the atmosphere, then that is important. Then different activities, like the activity which show the presence of air in the water, activity which shows the presence of other gases in the water, all these are very important. That we'll go through it. And now children, with this we have finished with chapter 15. In our next class we will be going to start chapter 16, that is garbage in, garbage out, and we will be understand basic topic of this chapter 16, and we will find it out whether anything which we won't be able to understand or like that. So that we will be doing garbage in, garbage out, how to deal with the garbage. So today you just go through this chapter, complete questions which we had discussed in the class, as well as the question exercise which is given in your book. And in our next class, next topic, we will be going to start So that's all for today, children. Have a good day.